Tired of ads barging into your favorite news podcasts? Good news. Ad-free listening on Amazon Music is included with your Prime membership. Just head to amazon.com/ad-free news podcasts to catch up on the latest episodes without the ads. Enjoy thousands of Acast shows ad-free for Prime subscribers. Some shows may have ads.
On today's Smart 7, Rishi kicks off an energy rout. Teachers put down the placards and lots more. It's Tuesday the 1st of August. It's Emancipation Day and happy birthday, Jason Momoa.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
Rishi was busy on Monday talking about energy. Not his famous maths teacher energy, but oil and gas, as the government approved 100 new licences for North Sea exploration. He also popped up to Scotland to announce a new green carbon capture scheme, presumably to offset the oil and gas licences, and things got a bit tense on BBC Scotland. Presenter Martin Geisler wanted to know if Rishi was using his beloved private jet to announce his green initiative.
How are you getting up here to make this green announcement today? Private jet?
I'll be flying as I normally would, and that is the most efficient use of my time. But again, I think actually, if you or others think that the answer to climate change is getting people to ban everything that they're doing, to stop people flying, to stop people going on holiday, I mean, I think that's absolutely the wrong approach.
New exploration licences don't seem entirely consistent with the government plan to reach net zero, and the new licences will be held by private firms, so they won't necessarily make oil or gas prices cheaper either. But Rishi says it's about the big picture.
Of course I'm committed to net zero, but I'm also committed to our energy security, and we will get to net zero in a proportionate and pragmatic way.
There was outrage from climate change campaigners over the new exploration licences, including from environmentalist Chris Packman, who says we are nowhere near meeting Rishi's 2050 net zero target.
It's a lie, and I can tell you it's a lie because I've read the Climate Change Committee's report, which says that we're meeting none of those targets. We are way behind.
Home Office figures for England and Wales reveal that just 5.7% of crimes were solved in the 12 months from April 2022 to April 2023, and 2.3 million crimes were dropped without a suspect ever being identified. The numbers for sexual offences are even worse, with only 3.6% of sexual offences solved and 2.1% of rapes. Minister Andrew Bowie was busy defending the government's stellar record on LBC.
Of course, there are always going to be areas in which the police can do better and solve more crimes, but at the end of the day, we have to remember that the crime rate's at its lowest level for decades. We've got more police on the streets. That is a good thing, and that's a record we can be proud of.
Labour has been highlighting the poor numbers and is proposing a new approach to police recruiting, and specifically how detectives are hired. Labour Shadow Secretary for Domestic Violence, Jess Phillips, says it's time for a new approach.
People just don't expect anyone to be caught. So what the Labour Party is proposing is direct recruitment of detectives in order to tackle the huge shortfall. The shortfall has been growing year on year.
At least 6 people were killed on Monday as Russia struck an apartment building in President Zelensky's hometown of Kryvyi Rih. The strike left more than 50 injured and many trapped under rubble. That strike may have been retaliation for a Ukrainian drone strike on Moscow, as Vladimir Putin's Russia is keen to portray the Ukrainian spring offensive as failing. Russian Minister for Defence Sergei Shoigu was busy too, as he listed off what Russia claims are the losses of men and equipment Ukraine has suffered in recent weeks.
In July, enemy losses amounted to 20,824 military personnel and 2,227 units of various weapons, including 10 Leopard tanks and 50 self-propelled systems from the UK, USA, Germany, France, and Poland.
Ukraine denies those figures and says they're making headway with the offensive, but does admit that progress remains slow. The war of words and the retaliation by Moscow for attacks has raised concerns that Russia may again resort to nuclear threats, but former Joint Forces Commander General Sir Richard Barron says it's not a major worry.
So I don't think it's as significant a threat now as it might have been at some points last year. And this is mostly because America and especially China have said to Russia, it seems clear, don't go down this road.
All four teachers' union have now voted to accept Rishi's first and final offer of a 6.5% pay rise. Three unions, including the largest, the NEU, accepted the offer on Monday, which means teachers will be off the picket lines after summer holidays. Not everyone is putting down the placards, though, as train drivers began a week-long overtime ban on Monday as part of their ongoing pay dispute. Mick Whelan, the General Secretary of ASLEF, says he's still not had any contact from anyone in government.
This is a Westminster problem. We have no problem in freight. We've done deals on the Tube and Crossrail and elsewhere, deals on Eurostar. This is a politically driven dispute and has been for the last 4 years.
So to come on the Smart 7, the Lionesses face China and Calvin Harris is giving listeners the ick.
Right after this.
Who's exhausted by social media these days? eHarmony's new dating diary study found even 56% of social-first Gen Z gets tired of social media. When it comes to connection, we want someone who truly gets us. Not just online, but offline too. That's why eHarmony is different. Their compatibility quiz connects people looking for real love and helps you match with someone who will truly get you. eHarmony's process makes finding a connection genuine, not exhausting. So join the dating app that helps you find someone who gets you and see for yourself. eHarmony. Get who gets you. Start free today.
Welcome back.
England's Lionesses head into battle again on Tuesday, facing China in a midday kick-off. They only need a draw to top their group and head through to the knockout stages. The Republic of Ireland won't be joining them after a draw with Nigeria saw them pick up their only point for the competition. For the Lionesses, Ciara Walsh is their one major injury concern ahead of the China game, but manager Serena Weigman is confident that there's plenty of talent in her squad.
I think we have good players in that position. But we all know that Ciara is exceptional in a couple of things and that she has a lot of the ball. And I think we have those other players who can fill in that position. It will probably look a little different, but that's okay.
Taylor Swift's ex Calvin Harris is due to tie the knot with BBC Radio 1 presenter Vic Hope later this year. He was in the Radio 1 building on Monday, not visiting his missus, but busy plugging his new collab with Sam Smith called Desire. He stopped by Greg James's studio to play Unpopular Opinions, and they got talking with a listener called Lewis about how laughs and songs can really give you the ick.
What Calvin Harris songs have got laughter in them?
There's only one, and it's Promises with Sam and Jessie Reyez. It's sweet. I like it.
Did you make her do that?
No, she just did it at some point. You just drop it in.
Now that I know it's deliberate, I think it's worse.
With actor strikes and writer strikes, it's not easy to promote your new movie or TV show, so it's no surprise that the folks at Disney Plus went for a low-key launch of their second season of Marvel's time-travelling supervillain show. Yep, Loki is back, with Tom Hiddleston playing the awkward god as Owen Wilson and the Time Variance Authority try to get to the bottom of his time-travelling abilities. Oscar winner Ke-Huy Quan joins the cast for Season 2, which drops on October 6th.
I've been pulled through time, between the past and the present. Hello? If what I saw is true, there's nothing to stand between this world and utter destruction. Only one way to find out.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes and we'll give you the world.
Tired of ads barging into your favorite news podcasts? Good news. Ad-free listening on Amazon Music is included with your Prime membership. Just head to amazon.com/ad-free news podcasts to catch up on the latest episodes without the ads. Enjoy thousands of Acast shows ad-free for Prime subscribers. Some shows may have ads.